And we say good morning to you. We are broadcasting live on the road today. We're here yesterday. We're at Phil's Dream Pit today. We're on the road at Elizabeth and Golf Course thanks to Carter County Bank. It's Carter County Bank Golf Classic, the Maiden Voyage of said event. And we're joined to get it all started by the head coach of the Elizabethton Cyclones, Coach Enzer. Good morning, sir. How you doing?
Good. How are you doing?
Doing great. Great. Thanks for letting us come out here and hang out with you because it is a beautiful day in the neighborhood. I can tell you that. You couldn't pick a better day to play golf. It's awesome. It is really nice. And so what we got going on? It's the first time. How many teams are here today?
We have 9 total teams here today. Um, we have Dobbins Bennett, Daniel Boone, us, Greenville, Jefferson County come up to join us today. Science Hill, Sullivan East, Tennessee High, and Westridge. So we have a lot of teams up here. A lot of them from this region. Obviously, you couldn't pick a better day in August. I mean, we're just very blessed and fortunate with the weather. So it's a perfect day for golf. It's a good chance to get the kids out of school, get out here and compete. And honestly, there's a lot of really quality golfers out here too.
Got to show the shirt. This is a really good looking shirt. So there it is on the front. Carter County Bank. Carter County Bank. Bank of Tennessee. Called the Classic. There you go. On the back of it, all these guys and ladies get the shirts. This is pretty cool. So there it is. It would be your schools: Elizabeth and Daniel Boone, Greenville, Science Hill, Dobbins, Jeff County, Sullivan East, Tennessee High, Westridge. We're going to be talking to some of the kids and the coaches coming up here in a few minutes. So this is your brain, this is your baby. You came up with this concept. It's a great idea.
Well, we were just looking to have a good quality high school tournament. A lot of the tournaments that we play matter are 18 holes, so we was looking at that, and obviously we have so much good support from our community and people around here. So we just really went to Carter County first, and Andrew and Jenny, just made it happen. We wanted to have a good tournament with obviously a good course, and the staff here has done a great job with that, with a lot of good teams, and give the kids a T-shirt for one.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, I'm a T-shirt guy. I probably don't need another one, but give the kids a good T-shirt, give them some Chick-fil-A for lunch, and just let them come out and just have fun today and have a good time.
And again, it's a beautiful day to make all this happen. It's absolutely gorgeous out here at Elizabeth and Golf Course. Again, it's a late summer day. The temperature is going to be in the 70s and, of course, 40s and 50s right now. So a little tease of fall, but again, a great day to be out here. And so in the course of the season, you guys are, a couple of weeks into it now?
We're right in the middle of it right now.
Halfway
Yeah.
point?
So we've been going for 3 or 4 weeks, and really we've only got about 3 or 4 weeks left. So the 22nd of September is our district tournament. That's kind of when postseason play starts. So it goes by quick. So we have a small window to get a lot of golf in. So currently we're doing that. We were here Monday with Volunteer in Providence. We're here today all day. Tomorrow we'll go Tri-Cities. So we stay busy through the month of August and September, trying to get to the end of September whenever postseason play starts.
What is the ultimate goal? Where's state tournament at this year? Manchester?
It's in Sevierville.
Sevierville.
Sevierville Golf Club down right there next to the Wilderness at the Smokies, a little water park. It's been there for probably 4 or 5 years now. They have two 18-hole courses there. It's a really good setup. They play the boys on one course and the girls on the other, and they can run, I think, 8 state championships in 1 week.
Wow.
So they've got it set up, and they have a really good setup down there.
So you got different coaches lined up. Who we're going to meet today? Who we're going to talk to?
Well, we got Coach Hayes with the girls. She can come over and brag on the girls some, tell you a little bit about them. Got Science Hill's coach Vinoy's coming as well. We've talked about them before. Always a steady program. Them and Dobbins Bennett. So Coach Burton with Dobbins Bennett's going to come by here after a while. You can talk barbecue to him too.
That'd be Bo.
He knows some barbecue.
He does. Yeah.
And then
You're right. He does.
And then I got Coach Ricker from Greenville. Greenville's always solid program. Their girls are really good too, boys and girls. And then I got Coach Profit from Tennessee High going to come over. Again, hopefully Coach Lair here with Sullivan East, if we can catch him. He's trying to earn his paycheck today. He's really coaching, so I don't know where he went to.
He really is coaching today?
Oh, yeah,
That's
he's
good.
coaching.
That's always good. So that's what we're going to do here. That's why we're here. Hello, Kenny Gurley to Big Daddy Dale Hammett in Kingsport. How you doing, sir? We're here live at the Elizabethton Golf Course, brought to you by Carter County Bank. And so right now at this point in the season, the halfway mark, brag on some of your guys. Who's doing well for Elizabethton boys?
Bryson's our consistent number one Harden. I mean, he's had some ups and downs, but overall he's played pretty well. Tyler York has really stepped up into that 2 spot, and he's been our one some. He's really working on his game, and Marshall Holsclaw. So those 3 sophomores there have really stepped up in the 1, 2, and 3. Braxton Avery's my senior guy that's pretty steady. He's staying right there. He's improving. He's working on his game. And then we have Gage Stout. He's our 5-man today. So our lineup's starting to take shape. There's some other guys battling, trying to get in there. Wade Perry's played well. Sage Rose has played well recently. So we're as we get closer to the postseason, we can take 5 to the district or 5 in the tournaments, and our 6 is our alternate guy. So those top 6 spots is pretty important. I just tell our guys, it don't really matter what number you are, as long as you're in that top 5, we can count you. Your scoring, and so that's what we're working towards.
That's the key to being in the top 5.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it's all about. We're here again live, thanks to Carter County Bank. We're here at Elizabethton Golf Course, talking golf, of course, obviously, with the Carter County Bank Classic. First year this has happened, so you got 9 teams. That's a great response, isn't it? Looks like to me it is, anyway.
Oh yeah, I mean these coaches and stuff, they do such a good job with their programs, and they're willing to get out here and just mix it up and compete. And we're just very fortunate, really, to have everybody come over and be willing to come out and play. And really, it's a testament to our golf course as well. The job that Oogie and his staff and Cam and Amanda and those people out there in the maintenance have done, it's a place that people want to come now and play. And I think it's a great high school course. It's a good setup for our kids as far as the walk and the challenge and the layout and all that. But like I said, it's a place people are getting back to where they want to come to. I'm thankful they were able to allow us to do this with the help of Carter County Bank. Andrew and Jenny, just like I said, they've been phenomenal. They've just really made it happen, and we're just very fortunate, very blessed.
Let's get Coach Hayes over here. You can come back to kind of wrap this thing up at the end of the show, but I do appreciate you asking us to come out here. So,
yes,
good job, sir, as always. Get
Thank
Coach
you.
Hayes, and we got Tyler McCann's going to join us coming up here in a minute from the bank. But let's get Coach Hayes from Elizabethton Golf. Let her visit for a minute or 2 or 3 or 4, and then we'll move right on to the other coaches. Hello. Good
Hi,
morning.
Tom Taylor. How are you?
Just fine, lady. How you doing?
I'm doing well.
There you go. Let's talk about your ladies. Brag on them.
Okay. Well, they've done great. All of them have taken 4 to 6 strokes off their average since last year already.
Really?
Yes. We started hard with preseason workouts in May, and then we did preseason practice, and it has shown. Yeah, all down in their
shaved
average.
4 to 6 strokes off your game.
4 to 6 strokes.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's huge.
That's some gains for sure.
Absolutely. So throw out some ladies' names. Who's on the team this year?
All right, so I've got Phoebe Hawley, and she's playing at my number 1 right now. And then Lindsay Swecker and Clara Rowe. And I got Chloe Rocket. And then I've got 3 brand new girls to golf. So they're on my JV right now, and looking forward to seeing some good things from them as well.
Yeah. So the feeder program's Tia Duggar. Do we have a girls' golf down there? We do, don't we?
Yes, we do.
That's what I
Yes,
thought,
we do.
so-
Yes, it has been so implementive to have that program. Except I'm competing with volleyball to get them. But outside of that, it's been a great program to get them started with golf early. They already know the rules when they get here. They've got a good stroke. And then so it's just me getting them kind of fine-tuning what Coach Hawley's already started there.
So grade them right now. You're ready. As Coach Indra said, you guys are almost at the halfway point of the season. So where are we in your eyes? A, B, C, or D?
Ooh, I'm going to give them B to a B+.
Good.
Yeah,
Good.
yeah. We haven't maxed out our potential yet, but we're getting there.
We haven't peaked, but we're on our way.
That's right. That's right.
And the goal is to get to Sevierville. That's the goal.
That's right.
To get
Always.
to the big show. Yep. Well, thanks for coming by. How many years
Thank
you been
you.
coach?
This will be my 5th year,
Fifth
but
year?
not consecutive. 2nd year since I've been back in Elizabethton.
We're glad you're back.
Thank you. I
Yeah.
appreciate it.
You're welcome. Coach Hayes, we'll take a break. We'll be right back. We're here at the Elizabethton Golf Classic, brought to you by Carter County Bank, or the Carter County Bank Classic is what we should say, on behalf of Elizabethton High School. Right back after this from Advanced Heat Pump System.
After a long, hard day at work, all you want to do is relax at home, right? But how can you possibly relax when your home's not comfortable? If you want to feel more comfortable at home, give Advanced Heat Pump Systems a call today. With over 30 years of experience and the most innovative solutions, you can rest assured that Advanced Heat Pump Systems will make your home more comfortable. Give them a call today, 926-2665, or visit them online at advancedheatpump.com.
And we're back again on the Tom Baylor Sports Show number 2349. We keep cranking them, clicking them off. Tomorrow, 2350 at Lingerfield Drug Center. Then Friday, we'll be at Food City in Gray to kick off the college football weekend. Tyler McCann's here from Carter County Bank. How you doing, sir?
I'm doing excellent. How are you today?
Good. This is a big deal. This is something you guys, this is the maiden voyage. First year of the inaugural event. Looks like it's a booming success.
You know, I'm going to credit you for the weather. So,
Thank you.
You were in charge of that and you provided. So it's been a great morning. We were out here this morning sending these guys and gals off this morning. So it's been a great day. I know they're hopefully enjoying it and trying to make it kind of as big time of a high school event as we can. Got 16, 17, 18 teams out here. So really great. Very pleased with the turnout, and it's just excited to be a part of it. And again, kind of our main thing is community, and we see not a better way to go ahead and be out there and support these kids and what they're trying to do all around this golf tournament. So very excited to be involved and happy about it.
Absolutely, this is a good thing. It's all about our kids. This is our future, and so. You got 9 schools here all the way down from Jeff County and all over the immediate Tri-Cities. And, of course, the host is Elizabethton. So you're all about community. That's what it's all about. You guys get involved all the time. We were out here a couple of weeks ago. You all sponsored the United Way tournament. I was out here for that. So Mr. Green, Andrew, Tyler, everybody right on down. Big on community, right?
Yes, yeah, that's a big thing we like to do, and we kind of have our playbook of what we like to do from the start of the year all the way through the summer and into the fall and winter and Christmas events. So yeah, we're glad that this is going to be another kind of notch on our belt. Hopefully, we can continue to run and do, and again support these local teams out here and provide a good experience for them.
He's a football guy. College football guy, so here we go.
Try to be.
Get your take on some games. Texas, Ohio State. Who do you like there?
I'd like to see Arch go out and really do some damage. I hadn't really seen much of Ohio State and what they've got. Where's it at? Is it in the Horseshoe?
Columbus.
Okay, yeah. So I'm going to go opening. I'm going to go Ohio State.
All right.
We'll see.
LSU at Clemson.
We're going Death Valley.
Yep.
Yeah, that's tough. Night game? Do we know?
Yep.
Yeah.
7:30 kick.
Yeah, that's LSU.
All right. You're taking LSU.
Yes.
To win at Clemson.
Yes.
Whoa. Okay. Notre Dame at Miami.
Did the Fighting Irish just change their logo? Did I see that?
I think I did. Yeah. They modified it.
Modified it. We're gonna go. I'm gonna go the opposing team there. I don't think Notre Dame will get it done.
Going with the Canes at home?
I am.
All right. The obvious in Atlanta, Tennessee, and Syracuse. What's your take on the Tennessee football team this year?
I think from what you see and what you hear, it's going to be pretty solid season. But kind of like with anybody, you just never know until these first couple games. I do like the start of the season that everybody's playing somebody. And not, I know we've got a couple kind of lesser opponents throughout the next into September, but I think we're going to see a great start to what everybody's got these first weeks. So excited about that. I'm going to go with the Vols, just because. But again, it's a toss-up.
And a little closer to home on Saturday in Johnson City, the Bucks will open up against Murray State with their new coach.
Yeah, Bucks.
Going Bucks.
Going Bucks.
All right. Murray State was a struggling program last year, to say the least. So, yeah, we'd like to think the Bucks can get that.
Yeah, which hopefully, you've seen ETSU practice, and there's a difference between being athletic and being good. Mm-hmm. And I definitely think we're athletic. It's just how we can correlate that onto the field on a game day. So I think Coach is excited to see them perform and see what they got, because it's going to be, all right, let's roll the ball out. And boys, let's see. We've been going through a hard camp, and things have been looking good, but it's Saturday. Let's see what we can do.
Lights are on, showtime.
Yeah.
You got it. Thanks for coming by, sir.
Thank you so much for what you do. We really appreciate you.
Yep, he's a good man. We'll take a quick break before Guess Who? Carter County Bank. Back with more. We're live here. We got baseball coming up. The Rangers take another hit. They lost Evan Carter. They lost Marcus Simeon. And then last night they lose Nathan Evaldi for the rest of the season. So the Rangers trying to get into the playoffs. We're pulling for them, of course. We're a little biased because of Evan Carter, who's out until September the 19th, if he comes back at all. So the Rangers took another big hit. We'll take a look at Major League Baseball right after this. And we'll talk to some more coaches here at the Carter County Bank Golf Classic right here at Elizabethton Golf Course on the Tom Taylor Sports Show.
We're proud to help our region move forward and help reopen every business we can.
At Carter County Bank, it's our job to help you focus on the happy moments and check off the things on your to-do list to make them happen. We're here along the way so you can pull off the happiest moments in life. Carter County Bank, in the business of happiness.
Hey, it's your girl Mayani. A little thing that I love about the Chick-fil-A Cobb salad is the chicken. Literally, the nuggets, they smack. When you put those nuggets in the salad, it just brings the salad to life. I'll give it a 10 out of 10.
Hi, I'm Jasmine. And a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A market salad is that the chicken is super juicy and the apples can be a little tangy, also a little sweet as well. So there's just a ton of different flavors. It's just so good.
We're back again at the Carter County Bank Classic here at Elizabethton Golf Course. We're joined by the head coach. We go back a ways, Coach Manley from Science Hill. Good morning, sir. How you doing?
Right.
The old basketball days, exactly right. So, but the golf, how many years you been golf coach?
Head coach since 2011 with the program since 2006.
Yep.
So a few years now.
2011. So you've been the head man for what, 13, 14 years now?
I'm a history guy. I might agree with your math.
Hello to Rocky Davenport. Hello to Jesse Harden. Hello to Whitney Blevins. Thank you all for watching the show. Hello to Rick down in Pensacola watching and Jimmy down in Atlanta watching. They watch every day. Thank you very much. Let's talk about 2025 Science Hill Golf. How you guys doing so far, and girls?
We're doing okay. We're still, like everything, we're trying to figure out just a little bit of some consistency. Losing two golfers last year, the two college golfers, Wells, that went out to Arkansas to play, and then we go with losing Matt Hogan to Tusculum. So those guys were 4-year varsity guys. So we've got some freshmen coming along, Lin Fan Lee, and then Ben Vandergriff has played well this year. And we got a few juniors trying to fill those spots, Max Bryan, Mac McInturf. Then the ones returning from last year, Paul Hare, probably one of the better golfers in East Tennessee or even the state. Will Sanders is right there with him, and then Isaac Helfenstein. So we've had some up and down. We're still trying to find some consistency here early, but we've got a month to try to nail it down. Just trying to find some guys to step up in that 3, 4, 5 spot for us on a consistent basis. Everybody showed promise, but we're just trying to get what we're used to and what we're seeing. We're just not there yet, but the kids are working hard. And on the girls side, Cassie Mullins was a state. She made the state tournament last year, so she's leading the way again this year. We got a transfer kid in from Tri-Cities that come over. Her name's Ella Hyder. That's kind of held down the 2 spot. A freshman last year that's a sophomore, Addison Smith. She's played really well and matured. And then we've got a senior, Emerson Buchanan, that's kind of held that 4 spot. But we've got some young girls that are coming up. They're still improving. And the same way on the guys' side, we kept 16 guys this year. We kept 8 girls. So just trying to go to game, and it's courses like Elizabethton and like for us, Johnson City Country Club and Pine Oaks and Blackthorn that really allow us to develop depth at our programs.
So when you're shuffling these, trying to find the right balance to get it, as you say, tweak it, get ready for the tournaments. Is that tough to do? Do the kids understand? They respond as, okay, we're going to put you here today and over here, move things around. Are they all right with that?
Yeah, they have to be able to adjust. When you get when you make it down to the state, they have to, you can't get caught up on your order because they're going to shuffle you based on your previous day score. So if you're the 5 guy and come in the low score, you're going off on 1. So we try to do a good job of putting them under pressure in that sense and reversing the order and stuff. And then, in practice, going head to head a little bit is the biggest thing. Getting them used to the pressure is the biggest thing.
State championship, how many have you won?
One with the guys, 1 with the girls, 2 runners up with the guys. So like with the girls, it was 2013 with the Woodward, and then you had with the guys, that was 2018 with Skeen and Anderson that ended up at Tennessee Tech, and then there was a few other guys that could have played college golf but went academics, and those guys won. Was runner-up in 2019, and then the other one was 2016 with Jack Ray and Garrett Whitfield, and the Schemes was a freshman. Anderson was a sophomore at that time. The Nichols kid was there, so been pretty successful. We've been, on the guys' side, we've been able to make it down 10 out of the last 11 years to the state tournament, which is a pretty good run.
Yeah.
Usually, if when you get down there, you've got to be able to shoot under 300. I mean, you're looking at 288 par to about 294. That typically, if you can do that back to back, so get into that 588 to 596 range, depending if the course is in good condition and weather like we have today. That usually gets you some hardware. But we finish. Typically we've been down there finishing fourth the last few years. But just to make it down there and have the consistency, that's what I'm really proud about.
Absolutely. 10 of the last 11 years, Science Hill has been to the state and has won, what'd you say, 3 state championships?
We've won one on the guys, one on the girls, but then we've had 2 runner-ups.
So 2 states and 2 state runner-ups. And 10 out of 11 years have been to the big dance. So I would think it's safe to say that this is the school up here, the barometer. Everybody kind of, I would think it's a measuring stick for your program is how you do against Science Hill. So. Well, there you go.
Well, this year, we went over to West Ridge. Their 1, 2, and 3 was 5 under. We got beaten in local match. Dobbins Bennett, they're 1 and 2 is just as good as anybody in East Tennessee. Matter of fact, we had them out at our invitational on Monday, and they come in first and second place. So I think as far as parity goes, and on the guys' side, if people want to come out and watch, it'd be a great year to come out and watch because it's just not going to be one-sided.
In closing, down the road, across the state, who consistently is a power golf programs you have to deal with every year?
So coming out of Nashville, it's usually Brentwood's won the last 2 in that one, but before that it's Franklin. Usually Houston out of West Tennessee, and then when you get into the middle, last year was Macon County, but Clarksville is down there. Cookeville is teams that you see now coming out of Knoxville. Bearden was runner-up last year, but we saw Hardin Valley twice this year, and they're hard to deal with. They've been under par as a team at some pretty tough courses. So once you get down there, everybody's good. But that's why we try to challenge ourselves. We've been to Chattanooga and played in the Baylor tournament. We've been to Nashville, played in Hendersonville. We've been to Knoxville. We've had ours, and then we're coming out here. So we're trying to do the right thing. Yeah, well, we're trying to do the right things to put ourselves under pressure. So
thanks for stopping by, sir.
Thank you, Tom, and
continued success rest of the season.
Appreciate you.
Yeah, Coach Vanderlei, Science Hill. Take a quick break. Right back. More coaches to talk to. We're here again. Let me show you. This is a good-looking shirt. I'm trying to pander for a shirt. I like this shirt. The Carter County Bank Classics, where we are, Elizabethton Golf Course. We'll be right back after this. 9 schools out here competing on an absolute beautiful day for golf in the hills of Northeast Tennessee. Brumman Sports Shop in downtown Elizabethton with your favorite school's T-shirts, polos, or hoodies. They can put your school, church, or company's logo on lots of different styles of hats, including Nike and Richardson and now Travis Matthew. Windbreakers, sublimated shirts, pullovers, koozies. They can order for any area school and your favorite team. Dry fit sleeveless hoodies, Nike dry fit t-shirts, women's and toddler sizes. You can order any uniform for any sport, including the pants or shorts from Brumman Sports Shop. And they always have a clearance rack to save you money. Plaques, trophies, medals, and ribbons, and all the engraving is done in-house. And they offer hard-to-find Letterman jackets of your favorite school for guys, ladies, and now elementary and middle school athletes too. And they offer all the different sports patches as well. Brumman Sports Shop, downtown Elizabethton, Facebook, Instagram, website, BrummanSportsShop.com, phone 542-2321, Brumman Sports Shop in downtown Elizabethton.
We're proud to help our region move forward and help reopen every business we can.
Back on the Tom Baylor Sports Show, see on the screen, show number 2,349 today. We've been doing this for 10 years, and this guy just made me feel really, really, really old. I called his games back in the day. 2000, what'd you say?
2003 graduated, yes, sir. Yeah, it's been a couple years. Yeah, not too long.
Now I'm depressed. I mean, not too long. It's 22 years ago. Now I'm depressed. Reed Burton, great guy, great family. Of course, he's the head coach for the DB golf team, and first off, it's good to see you. You ain't changed. You got a beard. You ain't changed a little.
I appreciate it. It's good to see you, Tom.
Yeah, you still got that long hair and got him a beard. That's good.
I just try to keep up with you. That's all it is.
That's it. Long-haired country boy. You got it. Let's talk about your team this year. Apparently got a really good team.
Good team. I was fortunate. This is my second year as head coach. Fortunate enough to not graduate any starters last year, so that helps. We've gotten older as a team. They're so far so good. We got off to a hot start. Blake Adams, my number one, has been playing really good golf, and then Jake Fowler, sophomore, my number two. He won Monday at Blackthorn at the Hilltop Invitational, so off to a good start. Julian Smith, my number three, playing some good golf, and then a nice surprise, getting Cam Hayworth come out of the bullpen. And the kid comes out and just starts firing in the 70s. And, it's like, where have you been for 3 years? The kid's just an athlete. So, but so far, so good. We're as close as we've ever been. So we'll see how it hangs on.
That's awesome. So if you had to grade we're really kind of at the halfway point here. If you had to grade your team right now, where would it be? A, B, C, or D?
I'd give us a B+. I think it's going to, everybody asks, hey, how's the team look? And to be honest, golf, it's going to come down to one day. Can we get through regionals? Can we all put it together on the right day at regionals to advance the state? And that's our goal. We want to get to state as a team. I definitely have some individuals that can get there, but this team's kind of come together, especially with 4 seniors on the team now. They're like, we want to go as a team, and I think they've got a shot. They're just going to have to put it together on the right day.
What day? Where are the regionals at this year?
This year it's Morristown Country Clubs. So it's Mo West will host. It'll be at the Country Club down there. I think it's the last Monday of September 29th, somewhere in there. So it all comes down to those 18 holes.
Have you played down there before? You been on the course?
We have. We actually started the season down there this year at the Mike Mills. Every year's first day of school for the boys. We finished 4th as a team down there this year. Played some good golf. Blake Adams finished 7th out of 105 kids. So we had some good scores that day. Just some private schools came in and beat us, and that's to be expected, I guess.
We're going to let this young lady be on the screen. Is she just over here for moral support?
Yeah, she's welcome to. Yeah.
No, she said no.
You don't want to talk?
No.
Okay.
She looks just, thank God.
She'll
like
be in the
her
program
mother.
next year. She's a golfer. She went to middle school state this year, finished 11th in the state this year for middle school golf, and so she'll be a freshman next year. And looking forward to 4 years with the tribe on the girls' side for sure.
So her first name is
Kennedy.
Kennedy Burton.
Yes, sir.
Yep. You know her mama?
Yep. Kristen. Yep.
And
Yeah,
know
she
her
played
papa?
basketball, softball.
She did.
Yeah.
She's mean.
Better athlete than I am, that's for sure. Yeah.
She was mean on
Yes,
the basketball
she still
court.
is mean. Yeah. I can say that because I know she's not watching.
When she would go and get a rebound, she got the rebound. I can
Yes.
tell you. Oh,
Yes.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Oh, man, that's good. I'm glad you're long time no see.
I know.
22 years since I've seen this guy. He's still looking sharp as always. Good luck to your team rest this year.
I appreciate it. It's good to see you, Tom.
Yeah.
Thank you, buddy.
What do we always say? Roll Tribe?
Roll Tribe, baby.
Roll Tribe.
Yes,
You
sir.
got it. Used to say that for 22 years. I said Roll Tribe, me and Rick Spivey doing the ball game. So we'll take a break. We'll come right back. Got more coaches to talk to. We'll take a look at Major League Baseball. It's the Phillies and the Mets was a good one last night. The Braves, they got a big nine-run ninth inning to win 11-2. Padres and Dodgers are still going at it out in the West, so a lot of baseball. Got some college football, and also we're going to take a look at some high school sports right after this from Chick-fil-A on show number 2349 of the Tom Baylor Sports. Talking to our buddy Molly Hurley from Chick-fil-A. It's football time in Tennessee, the late John Ward would say. On a Friday night or on a Saturday afternoon or even on Sunday to watch NFL, you can get your trays from Chick-fil-A. Tell us what we can get
Yes,
there.
you can. You can get nugget and strip trays, fruit, salad, mac and cheese. We've got cookies, brownies. We've got wraps and veggie wraps. And then we also have our sub sandwich trays that have our cold grilled chicken, lettuce, tomato. Those are really good. And if you're getting it for a Sunday for the NFL games, you can also get them the nuggets and strips chilled, so that way we'll cool them down for you, give you reheat instructions, and you can pop them in the oven and have them ready for your party.
How do we order? How do we get them?
You can call the store at 423-297-1266, or you can go online or use your Chick-fil-A app to place an order online.
Any day is a good day to get a tray from Chick-fil-A in Elizabethton, 423-297-1266. Our buddy Molly Hurley, marketing lady from Chick-fil-A here in Elizabethton, proud sponsor of the Tom Bailey Sports Show and Elizabethton Cyclone Sports. Back here at the Elizabethton Golf Course, what an absolute gorgeous day to be a part of this right here. Let me show you again. I'm going to get a shirt out of this deal, if nothing else. Carter County Bank Classic. Here are the schools in the back, and one of them is Sullivan Easton. Coach is here. Tell everybody who you are, sir.
I'm Coach Keegan Lahr.
Yep.
Yeah.
Coach Keegan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, there's a pretty famous golfer named Keegan. It's not me, but it's a pretty famous golfer. He's a captain. He's the captain of America.
Is he really?
Yeah, Ryder Cup captain.
Keegan, last name?
Bradley.
Keegan Bradley.
Yep.
I don't know a lot about golf, but I know enough to be dangerous to ask you how your team's doing this year.
Yeah, my team's doing really well. We've got a senior, Will Carrier, who's been playing for me for 4 years, and Will has a lot of looks in college, and I think he's hoping to settle at Milligan this year, so I'm really excited for that. But as a team ourselves, we have grown up a lot. This is my 5th year, so this has been a 5-year project of developing a team. When I took over, it was pretty much bare bones, and now we've got a team of seniors, juniors, and a few freshmen even that are taking the strides to be a really good team. So it helped dropping in conferences. Now we're with Elizabeth and Greenville and all the Carter County schools and Greenville schools. So it helped a lot doing that, just being competitive. But now we're in a position where, you know, as Coach Burton was saying, any given day we have a chance to hold the trophy at the end of the day. So it's great to feel that way.
So for folks out there who don't know, the classification is kind of wonky because everybody was just lumped in together. Now there's some separation, right?
A little bit of separation, a little bit more equity there. Used to be it was just large school, small school, and the cutoff was around 600. And so that put Elizabeth and ourselves at East around 800, 830, 840 into the big schools. So Elizabeth and us were always fighting for the smallest big school, if that makes any sense at all. But that's what we've tried to compete even with the DBs and Science Hills and Tennessee Highs, Westridges. But now that we're not in that conference anymore, it gives us a really big confidence boost that we know that we can do this and pull this off.
Well, yeah, you get out of the van and get to the course thinking, okay, we got a chance.
Exactly.
Instead of going out there going, okay, we're about to get drubbed again. Let's face it, the big boys are the big boys.
Yeah, yeah.
And so now you feel like you got a chance. How's things going on the girls' side?
Girls' side's good. We 2 juniors, and they're really taking strides this year. I'm really excited about that. Haley Tester and Hayden Pearson are great young girls, and we've got 3 freshman girls that now all the educators out there will love this. They chose to stay at school today and take tests versus coming out here on the golf course. Now, I appreciate that for them, but they are fully leading this team, the girls' team, on their side. And so I'm expecting big things for them, for the girls' team, to take another stride at the end of this year and especially going into next year.
So I'm asking all the coaches. We're really kind of sort of basically at the halfway point of the season. So right now, grade them out. Boys, A, B, C, or D, and girls?
I'd say boys is probably a B- right now. I think we've got a lot more that we can do, but right now we're just kind of filling out the season and playing through the grind, getting ready for September for districts. And the girls I definitely put as a B, maybe even a B+, because they've taken strides. Some of them didn't even want to play 18 holes 3 months ago, and now they're confident enough to come out here and play, even with the likes of DB and Greenville and some of these girls' teams that are just unbelievably good. So I'm just proud of them and their approach to the game, and they're just out here having a good time and fun. That's great.
Growing as a person.
Growing as a person. This game will humble you quickly.
Yeah. It's the cocoon and butterfly. You start them here, you want them over here at the end of the season.
Exactly. Now, what I'd like to see you do is do some play-by-play golf. I think that'd be great. We could get Enzer to get a big lift, and you could just be announcing from the top of that lift, the crow's nest.
I would try it.
I know you would.
Yeah.
I think it'd be great.
We'll try to do that next year.
I think it's a great idea.
Live right here on this hole.
Yes.
Do some play-by-play.
Play-by-play.
Yeah.
I think it'd be great.
Yeah, you have to whisper though, don't you? You have to be kind of.
Nah, not that tall, not that high in the trees. We put you up in the treetops. You can yell if you want.
I'm gonna see if we can get Enzer. Enzer will do it. He's crazy enough.
I know he would. Thanks for coming out, though. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome. It's all about these kids.
It is.
It's our future.
It is.
These young people.
I'm glad they get some sponsorship, some popularity out here. That's great.
they don't get a lot of publicity. Cross country doesn't, golf doesn't. That's one of the reasons why I'm out here, because these kids work hard too, and they need to deserve some recognition.
Absolutely.
That's why I'm out here talking to these coaches. Quick break. We'll have more for you right after this from Physical Therapy Services. Show number 2349 of the Carter County Bank Classic at Elizabethton Golf Course on the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Therapy Services, great sponsor of Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Why Physical Therapy Services? A lot of folks out there that do what you do. Why PTS?
Nobody does it the way that we do it. There are other people out there that say that they are, and I want to air quote, sports PTs. There's no one out there that is truly a sports physical therapy clinic. We've been in business since 1980, and we continue to be in business after people have been bought and sold, folded. The reason why we continue to stay in business is twofold. Number one, we're a little crazy, which is fun. But number two, and the most important thing, is we always take care of the patient first. You take care of the patient first. This is what my dad always taught me. You take care of the patient first, everything else will fall into place.
Locations? Where do you have locations?
1975 West Elk Avenue. That's where my clinic is, where I work primarily. And then we have a pediatric location as well at the Medical Care Building at 1500 West Elk Avenue.
Physical Therapy Services. Last question, real quick. What's the phone number?
423-543-0073.
Physical Therapy Services, proud sponsor of Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show. You know, this show is not good for me because it's making me feel old. First it was Reed Burton saying, yeah, I saw you 22 years ago when you was doing DB. Now this young lady says, I remember you did South. When I played golf at South, at that point you were Lacey York. Now she's married, Lacey Lowe. She's the coach at Westridge. And so it's showing that I've been around for a while. I've done a lot of talking down through the years. So what year did you graduate?
I graduated in 2013.
Okay, that's not as bad as him. He was 2003, but still, it's 12 years ago. She's now married and coaching Westridge. So let's jump in and start with the ladies first. Let's talk about your team. Who's on the team? How's it going so far?
Yeah, they're doing great. Our main number one girl is Ashlyn Chesser. She's a senior this year, and then we got a couple young ones falling in behind her. So, yeah, they're doing great.
Yep. Who are the other girls?
Daisy Kaiser and Isabel Painter, Anna Manship. They're all right in there hanging together.
Yeah, mamas love to hear them kids' names out there. So you got how many on the girls' team total?
We got 8 total. So
might as well rattle them all off.
So the 4 that I mentioned, and then we got Lola Sanders and Ava Harris, Caroline Atkins, and Iris Gordon.
Good.
Yeah.
So halfway point, great amount right now. Where are they? A, B, C, or D?
I would say they're C moving towards B. So we're trending in the right direction.
All right. She played at South. You went on to play your collegiate career where, at ETSU?
Middle Tennessee.
Yep. You were a Blue Raider.
Yes, Blue Raider.
Did you have a good experience down there?
Yeah, I loved it down there. Yeah, good school.
Yep. The land of the Blue Raiders in Murfreesboro. So on the guys' side, who's on the team? Let's talk about them.
All right, so we got a lot on the guys' team. Our number one is Jaden Foster. He's a sophomore, really good player. And then following in behind him, we've got Will Holmes. He is a transfer from Tri-Cities Christian. And then behind him, we've got Fletcher Henritzy, junior. And then Bo McGee, also a junior. And then A.J. Denny, a junior. And Kel Creech, junior. So kind of young, but good.
Absolutely. Now, for those of you who don't know about Westridge, it's a consolidated school of the former Sullivan South, Sullivan North, and Sullivan Central. Now, Westridge, the Wolves, we got them in football next Friday night at our place in our home opener. And so they go to Crockett this Friday night for football. And they defeated Tennessee I last week, so they're 1-0 for the Wolves football team. So, big moment for you going back to your days of playing at South. What's a big match, a big day, a big game, something you always remember for you when you played?
Oh, gosh. We had a lot of knockdown dragouts with girls from Science Hill, girls from DB. You know, it was we were always playing good competition and always trying to beat each other, and it
Sure.
was always close. So nothing really stands out in particular, but just everything in general was always fun, competitive.
I don't play, so I got to ask you this: do you trash talk in golf or not? I mean, is there anything you can do out there that you can kind of tweak somebody, and get under their skin? How does
You
it-
know, golf will humble you really quick if you're not careful. So I try to not trash talk too much.
All right, because you can be good on one hole, the next hole
Yeah,
go.
yeah.
Where did it go? I left it at the last hole because this hole's
Right.
not so good. All right, so A, B, C, or D. What about the guys? Where they at right now?
They're probably B plus, trending towards A.
Love it.
Yeah.
So the goal this year, let's see, you guys, are you beat on the same regional as Science and everybody else down
Yes,
at Morristown?
yes.
Okay, so that's the goal. And how many teams come out of regional and go to the state?
One team, and then 3 individual. I think it's three or 4 individuals not on that team.
Okay, so it's yeah, it's here. It's really
Yeah.
hard to believe it's a halfway point of the season.
I know.
Yeah.
Feels like we just got started.
Yeah. Lacey Lowe, coach of Westridge, thanks for stopping by. Good
Thank you
job.
so much.
Yeah, going down memory lane. She was a golfer for Anthony Richardson at Sullivan South, and now I'm depressed. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. I didn't realize how long I've been around, but it's been around for a while. Well, we got more coaches coming up. We're at the Carter County Bank Classic at Elizabeth and the Golf Course. I'm not a golfer, but I wouldn't think you get much better day than this right here. Low 70s, no humidity, no wind. Looks like a beautiful day to be playing golf. We've got 9 schools out here battling for the championship. We'll be right back after this. Tell us what you all do.
So we're an accounting firm in Bristol, Tennessee. Crystal McDuffie is the owner. She's number 7 on the football team, Will McDuffie's mom. So the business is called McDuffie and Associates. We do have 2 locations. We have one in Bristol, Tennessee, and then one in Boone, North Carolina. We offer full service accounting. We can do QuickBooks Online training, accounts payable, accounts receivable, payroll. We're pretty much full service.
You do corporations and companies and individuals, right?
Right, yeah, we do. We focus a lot on small businesses, you know, the people who they go out and work every day, they come home, they're looking at their books, they don't understand it, and that's what we're there for.
Absolutely. Help them out.
Mhm.
Phone number is 423-968-9112. How do we find you on social media?
So you can find us online at statax.com.
There you go. New sponsor, glad to have them on board, Stanfield Thomas and Associates, sponsors of Cyclone Football and the Tom Taylor Sports Show.
Really easy way to feed a family or a bunch of people. We start them off at 4. Dream Pack for 4 runs $32.99, gives you a pound of meat. You can do pulled pork or pulled chicken, either one at that price. 3 sides, it's a pint each, so it's a 4-ounce serving of meat, 4-ounce serving of 3 different sides, gives you a really good meal that'll fill you up. It's not something that you eat and you're hungry later, an hour later. I'm going to include your buns, your barbecue sauce. Instead of picking up a pizza, come by here, pick up a Dream Pack. Your family will thank you. And if you need it for more people, the breakdown on it's $8.25 a person. 12 people, for instance, is $99. You'll see that advertising out from us in a lot of different places. Feed 12 people for $99. That gives you 2 pounds of meat, a quart and a half of each side. Still gives you the bun, still the barbecue sauce. Really, really popular. I had a group at Eastman just order a 16 for Wednesday. So you call us ahead. We can do as many people as you want. We do 100 people, 200 people. We'll put those in pans for you, or as few as 4. So in even numbers, however many you want. $8.25 a person. You can't beat it.
Cannot beat it, folks. Again, here at Phil's Dream Pit, the quest for perfect barbecue. The phone number is 349-6437. Hours are open.
11 to 7, Tuesday through Saturday. We take Sunday and Monday off, but we're here the rest of the week.
Social media.
Social media on Facebook. Maybe Instagram later if one of my kids shows me how to use it, but right now it's on Facebook. That's where people watch you, so we'll figure they've got it here.
And the website is?
Website is philsdreampit.com.
You got it.
I see a familiar face here. Looks like he's ready to talk to you.
He is. That's
some
our buddy Jeff.
Going to talk some NASCAR, I'm betting.
That's our buddy Brian Pipkin, the owner of Phil's Dream Pit, one of our great sponsors here on the Tom Taylor Sports Show. And back on the Tom Taylor Sports Show, we are live again, as we said, and we've talked about it. We're here at Elizabeth and Golf Course again on a beautiful, beautiful day to play golf. Really beautiful day to do anything. Quite frankly, it's very nice out here. And so let's take a look at some sports. Well, if you're a Tennessee fan, you see where Josh Heupel gets a contract extension through January of 2030. I'm sure there's a pay raise coming with it. He's guided Tennessee to double-digit wins in 2 of the last 3 seasons. The Volunteers also made their first college football playoff appearance in program history last year. He is 37-15 through his first 4 seasons. Heupel, 11 of those wins came against ranked opponents, which puts him 5th in Tennessee history in that category, and also 6th among coaches in the FBS in that same span of time. So Josh Heupel gets a contract extension for another 3 more years to be the head football coach for the Tennessee Volunteers. So, and I'm sure there's folks out there that are tickled to death about that. Some, I still know folks that don't think he's doing a very good job, but I think what he has done, turn his program around, get it where it's going and get it where it's at, I think merits a extension of sorts, and so he got one. So he has definitely brought some consistency to the Tennessee football program. That's kind of an understatement. All right, the NCAA, new changes coming out. It's almost a daily occurrence now. Yesterday we talked about Venmo, and so now you take a look at the NCAA weighing a rule that will require incoming Division I athletes to disclose name, image, and likeness deals from high school or junior college to the NIL Go Clearinghouse. I like this. So now you got to tell me what you're making. It's not a secret anymore. Athletes will report all non-institutional deals dating to the first day of their junior year of high school. JUCO transfers will report deals from the date of initial enrollment at a 2-year college. All reporting of previous deals will be due to the College Sports Commission upon enrollment. So there you go. NIL compensation at the high school level has rapidly expanded in recent years. At least 40 states now, including Tennessee, allows high school students to earn money off their celebrity status. There you go. Alabama, Michigan, and Ohio are among the states that have strict restrictions, as does Texas, which won't let kids under 17 make money or pursuing deals, rather. So, but in Tennessee, you can. So the NCAA is saying, all right, going forward now, you got to tell us what you're making, and I think it's a smart thing to do. I think it's only right. And so disclose name, image, and likeness deals from high school or JUCO players to go to the NIL Go Clearinghouse. So let me read it to you one more time. Hello, Floyd Dave. How you doing? Hello, David Lyons from Brummets. He said, you want to wear my banana shirt today if you're playing golf? I'm not wearing the shirt. I'm not playing golf. But I'm wearing a shirt that's covered in banana. Covered in bananas like I had on here last week or whenever it was at the United Way Golf Tournament. Athletes will report all non-institutional deals dating to the first day of their junior year of high school. JUCO transfers would report deals on the date of initial enrollment at a 2-year college. So there you go. So now they're going to have to let folks know what they're making, and I have no problem with that whatsoever. I think it's something that's needed, and I think it's full disclosure kind of thing, and I think it's okay to have that. Tom Taylor Sports Show. We're on the road at Elizabethton Golf Course tomorrow at Lingerfield Drug Center in downtown Elizabeth. Going to be there tomorrow. Andrew Smith's going to stop by and talk some high school football with us tomorrow, and we're excited about that. Let's take a look at some Major League Baseball now. Let's start with Wilson Contreras, suspended now for 6 games and fined an undisclosed amount for his tirade. And the Cardinals win over Pittsburgh on Monday night. Watched that one on the video several times, and he said he didn't do anything. Okay, that's not what I saw. He said he declined to comment about the suspension last night. He threw a bat that mistakenly hit his coach, his hitting coach, Brant Brown, tossed bubble gum on the field. He had a temper tantrum, basically, after he was ejected. The manager, Marmol, says he was tossed during an animated argument with the umpires after a called third strike in the 7th inning. Here's my part, like this. Contreras says he didn't understand why he was thrown out of the game. He said he argued balls and strikes with the umpire, Derek Thomas, but didn't address the specific pitch, didn't say anything disrespectful. Well, I watched the video 3 or 4 times. I could read his lips. You know, maybe the F word is not considered disrespectful. It is in my book, and he was saying that quite frequently. So, anyway, got himself a 6-game suspension, of which he's appealing, so he can continue to play until they make the final decision on the appeal. So, there you go. Last night with the Atlanta Braves, Hudson Waltrip's first full month as a major leaguer has been one of, gosh, it's in the history books. He's on his way to probably being named the pitcher of the month and also the rookie of the month in the National League. He's had a heck of an August. He has posted a .90 ERA over the 30 innings he has completed going back to August 3rd when he pitched at the Speedway Classic up at Bristol Motor Speedway. So Waltrip has one more start on Sunday against the Philadelphia Phillies in Philly. And so he makes one more start. If he can keep his ERA below 1.00, he'll join a couple of guys as members of the above group to do this as a rookie. Those other guys that did that as a rookie, I want to read those to you because it's a pretty impressive list. It would be Chris Sale, Mike Soroka, Shelby Miller, Alex Wood, Mike Minor, and Tom Glavine. Pretty good guys can say that they had a sub 1.00 ERA in a month of throwing at least 30 innings in any month since 2000. So if he can do it Sunday in Philadelphia, he will go in the record books with some pretty good names, to say the least. So that's going on there. Justin Verlander on the other side of the coin, again passing Walter Johnson last night, the all-time strikeout list. Again, Verlander picks up with his 6 strikeouts last night, 3,520 now for his career. He is 42 years old, within striking distance to being 8th place in the all-time strikeout list. Gaylord Perry has 35-34, so he needs 14 strikeouts to tie Gaylord Perry and 15 to pass him. Don Sutton will be next at 35-74. Again, Verlander at 35-20. Max Scherzer at 3,468, so he's behind Verlander, but Scherzer also in the 3,000 strikeout category. So both these guys, of course, will have a spot when they retire in Cooperstown to the Hall of Fame, no question. Hello, Tina Garrison. How you doing? We're live here at the Carter County Bank Classic, the golf tournament. 9 high schools doing battle, and they're doing it here at the Elizabethton Golf Course. Here are the teams involved. We can read them off the back of the shirt. It would be, obviously, the host school, Elizabethton, Daniel Boone, Greenville, Science Hill, Dobbins-Bennett, Jeff County, Sullivan East, Tennessee High, and Westridge are the teams involved here. We've talked to some of the coaches. We're going to get some more when they come back around here as we're up here on the pavilion at Elizabethton Golf Course. So let's take a look at the standings. In the American League East, Toronto maintains a 4-game lead over the Red Sox and the Yankees at 4.5, so it is shrinking for sure. They're catching them slowly but surely. The Red Sox have won 2 in a row, 6 out of 10. The Yankees have won 3 in a row, and they've won 7 out of 10. Red Sox at 4 back, and the Yankees at 4.5 back in the East. In the Central, Detroit, they lead Kansas City by 9.5. Detroit again at 78 and 56. See who's got the best record in baseball? I would think it's the Brewers, and it is. Brewers at 83 and 50. The Tigers at 78 and 56. They're one of the top 5 teams in baseball. They lead the Royals by 9.5. In the West, you look at Houston. Both these teams are in a slump. Houston's lost 2 in a row and 6 out of 10. The Mariners, who are chasing them, they're out a game and a half now. They've lost 7 out of 10. So both these teams struggling right now in the AL West. In the National League, the Phillies lead the Mets by 5 games. The Phillies have lost 2 in a row to the Mets. The Mets have won 2 straight and 7 out of 10. They've cut it to 5 in the East. In the Central, Milwaukee with a 6.5 game lead over the Cubs. Milwaukee's won 2 in a row. They're the best team in baseball at 83 and 50. The Cubs have won 7 out of the last 10. They're 6.5 back in the Central. In the West, the Dodgers playing some really good baseball. They've won 3 straight and 6 out of 10, and they lead the San Diego Padres, who've also played good baseball. They've won 6 out of 10. They have a 1-game lead right now over the Padres in the NL West. Here's your schedule for today. You got 4 day games. Washington and the Yankees at Yankee Stadium. Max Fried will be on the mound at 13-5 for the Yankees at a 1:05 first pitch. You have Tampa Bay and Cleveland today at 1:10. Also 1:10, the Braves with Wentz on the mound will be against Gusto. That'll be in Miami at 1:10 to start that one. The Braves on a day game with the Wentz and a getaway game. San Diego and Seattle. That'll be a day game. Yu Darvish on the hill for the Padres in San Diego against Wu for Seattle. Hello to Rocky Davenport. How you doing? Jimmy Stout down in Atlanta watching. Thank you. Tonight under the lights, Boston and Baltimore. You got Minnesota and Toronto, the Mets and the Phillies. They'll do that one again in New York. Kansas City and Chicago to battle the White Sox. You have Arizona, Milwaukee. The Cardinals and the Pirates go at it again. Sonny Gray will be on the mound out of Tennessee. He'll be on the hill for the Cardinals tonight. The Angels will be in Texas. You have Framber Valdez and Houston in Colorado, or I should say at home, hosting Colorado. Other games tonight in Major League Baseball, the Reds and the Dodgers. Ohtani will go against Nick Lodolo. That'll be an 8:40 start. Ohtani and Lodolo for the Reds. The Cubs will be in San Francisco, and Detroit will take on the Athletics, and they'll do that again in California. That's what's going on in Major League Baseball on this Wednesday, August the 27th. Now, school bucks start back up at your local Food City. Starts on September the 3rd of next week. They have committed $800,000 between September 3rd and May 5th of next year. For every $1 you spend using your Food City Value Card, your designated school will receive $1 or receive 1 school buck point. To ensure your points credit to the school of your choice, go to foodcity.com/schoolbucks to link your Food City Value Card to your preferred school. It could be any school across the chain of stores, 161 retail outlets. And so you can do that at any time, foodcity.com/schoolbucks. And again, put yourself in a position to help your kid's school or grandkid's school or however. So for every $1 you spend using your Food City Value Card, your designated school will get a school buck point. And at the end of May and the middle of next year, they'll cut checks and send them out to schools. They're writing checks and sending out checks now, $2,000 and $3,000 and $4,000 to some of these schools. Pretty incredible. Food City School Bucks, again, to date they have awarded over almost $23 million to schools through the School Bucks program at Food City. Love them. Value every day. Food City, been with them for 22 years. Love promoting Food City, and they're always, always, always giving back to the community, and this is certainly no exception. School Bucks is a big deal. Starts next week, so go to foodcity.com/schoolbucks and get your Food City Value Card linked to your preferred school, so you can start. We start shopping in September all the way through May of next year. When you shop, you'll have a chance to put money in your, as I said, kids, grandkids, cousin, nephew, whatever the case may be, for the child you're designated to. That's their school, to help them out. It's real simple. Carter County Bank is the reason why we're here. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. We're here at Elizabethton Golf Course. Show number 2349 as we, again, promote the Carter County Bank Classic. 9 high schools out here doing battle on an absolute gorgeous day in the hills of East Tennessee.
We're proud to help our region move forward and help reopen every business we can.
Buddy Richard Oakes, the Tom Taylor Sports Show. So, for Travis Deli, good time to come in here, 543-6128, and get it to go. Tell us about it.
Yeah, call us up. Let us know what you like, and you won't have to stand in line or nothing like that. You know, it costs about 10, 15 minutes ahead, and you walk right in, and we'll say, hey, did you have a call in? And you grab it and go. Take you in and out.
Hot subs, none of the hot subs over $5.15. You couldn't go buy the goodies to put a sandwich together for that kind of money. Then you got the cold subs. You got a 12-inch, a 6-inch, and then a chicken salad. Sell a bunch of chicken salads so you can get the subs hot and get them cold. And, of course, chicken salad, get it right out the door and away you go, right?
Yep. I think cold cut subs are served cold, so you can bump the line that way too.
Yep. 543-6128. Tell me about your salads.
Salad, we take a tray and put a fistful of lettuce in it with some shredded cheese, your choice of ham, turkey, roast beef. We put some tomatoes, spicy onions, croutons, 2 packs of dressing. We have ranch, Thousand Island, honey mustard, and Italian.
5 racks of potato chips here, 10 cooler windows full of all kinds of soft drinks and Pepsi and Coca-Cola products, energy drinks, all you need. All you got to do is call in here. Open Monday through Saturday, 9 to 9, closed on Sunday. 543-6128. Pickled eggs. You got jalapenos, banana peppers, extra spicy onions. They can load it up with bacon. They can load it up any way you want it. Any of the
some extra
sandwiches.
goodies.
Extra goodies,
Sure.
folks. Make it go. 543-6128. One of our great sponsors here on the show. We love coming here. Port Travis Deli, again, here in Elizabeth in the 543-6128. Proud sponsor of the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Back on the Tom Taylor Sports Show, we are live here again at the Elizabethton Golf Course. We're joined by the head coach of the Greenville Green Devils, Coach Todd Ricker. Good afternoon, sir. How you doing?
I'm doing great, sir. How about yourself?
Doing good. Thanks for stopping by here. And you won an award here. You won a tournament here. Tell us what you did personally this summer here at Elizabethton Golf Course. What'd you do?
Well, I snuck in here and they have the East Tennessee Amateur event and senior division, and I was fortunate enough to put together 3 good rounds and actually was able to win it. So it's pretty exciting. Hadn't played a lot of golf and tournament golf, that is, in like 13 or 14 years. So.
You used to be on the professional tour, did you not?
I did.
Yeah.
Back in the day, I played from 1996 to about 2003 off and on, mini tours, did some money qualifiers, stuff like that. So
Yeah. It's been good to you. The sport's been good to you. It's
Yes.
a humbling sport, isn't it?
The most humbling sport you can ever play. Hardest to get good at. But, I mean, the fortunate part with golf, and that's what I try to talk to my kids about, is, I mean, this is a game you get to play your whole life. So
when you see them on TV and you realize how good these guys are and ladies, and it's like, okay, you know, they are the best of the best. Right now out there, who do you think is the best golfer on the tour, on the PGA Tour?
probably definitely Scotty Scheffler. I mean, he's above and beyond. I mean, it's not just the physical ability. He has that mindset that it takes to play really good golf. He's very patient, doesn't get rattled, one at a time, and just forgets the one he hit, and whether it be good, whether it be bad, and goes and hits the next one. And that's the true key to golf.
How's you got to do it? Just forget about that shot. What's your next shot?
Yeah, no matter how good or bad. So
there's a guy named, hello, Mrs. Hobbs. There's a guy named Michael Jordan, plays a pretty good basketball game back in the day. He said, toughest sport I've ever done is play golf. He said, man, you're good on one hole. The next hole you're throwing clubs, you're mad. He said, the next one you do well. So it's a roller coaster at times. So it is. So describe this course. You won out here on it.
Yeah,
For folks
I mean,
out there who don't know about this course, tell me about it.
this is it's a course you got to think around. It's not real long, but you have to hit it in the right places. Especially now with the weather we've had all summer, being so wet, grass is really, really growing everywhere. So it's very penalizing if you don't hit it in those right places now. I mean, you catch it in the rough. I mean, it's tough to get it up and down, tough to really control your distances out of the rough to the greens. And with the undulation and the speed of the greens, makes it a really good challenge. If you play good, it rewards you. But if you don't, it'll kick you in the teeth pretty quick. So
We're talking to Coach Trigger from Greenville. Hello to Rocky Davenport. Thank you, Rocky. Kind words. Thank you. Hello to Brian Hartsook. Jim Stalin again watching down in Atlanta. So let's talk about your team. Let's go with the ladies first. Greenville girls. What's the story on them this year?
We are blessed with talent. They make me look better than I really am. So we've got a junior, Briley Ketron, 2 sophomores. They're twins, Cameron and Kylie Renner. And we've also got an up-and-coming freshman. She's just getting started, Mia Spradlin. So really excited about what we've done there. They've grown a lot in a year. Well, I think if we keep our minds together, play smart golf, we're definitely going to have a shot at the state tournament. I mean, championship, I think. We never know. Golf's that crazy game like we talked about. I mean, it's day to day. So, but very good. They work hard at it. Super proud of them.
Has Greenville won golf championship states?
We won a boys state championship in 1983, I believe.
Okay.
I believe that's right, 81, 83, somewhere through there. We've had, I know there was a couple of good teams through the years. They never won. I think we did, maybe Karen Socia. I think she won the state championship individually a couple of times back in the day. But this is overall one of the best through the whole teams I've seen in a long time.
So we're basically at the halfway point of the regular season. So grade them out, A, B, C, or D. Where are they for the girls right now?
I'm gonna give them a B+.
Okay.
So I mean, it's
room to improve, but they're doing
room
pretty
to
good.
improve. Yeah, they're doing good.
There
We're
you
headed we're headed the right direction. So the fortunate thing with our group of girls is any one of them could play the one position. They could. One's going to shoot a lower score at any point. It's very fortunate to have in that way. It kind of takes a little pressure off of them, even though they put enough pressure on themselves because they really want to beat each other too. So,
absolutely.
So it's
all about competition.
It's all about competition
against other teams and inside your team.
Yes, sir.
You want to be the best. Absolutely.
That's right.
Let's switch and jump over and talk about the boys. What's going on with the boys at Greenville?
Boys, we're growing. We're a young team. We've got mostly 2 or 3 sophomores, 2 juniors, and a couple of freshmen. We had a kid actually transfer in. He's a junior. He's gonna help the team. Carson Waters. He's been a good addition. But we're competitive now. Last couple of years we've kind of struggled a little. But I mean, we don't have those real world beater golfer on our team right now, but we've got a lot of good, solid, average teams, and that's what you need to go moving forward. Maybe to have a chance to win, get through district, get through regional, maybe make it to state. I'd take those averages over that one good player, and then have the rest of them not play so well. So, but
we'll take consistency, right?
Consistency.
That's
it's all about that. That's it.
Name of the game. Todd Ricker, again, the head golf coach at Greenville High School. Of course, you know the story of Greenville. They're good at everything. It's amazing to me. We sit in fact, I talked to Brad Woolsey back during basketball. Said, I'm not trying to be smart about it. I said, everything you guys do in Greenville, I don't know of any sport where you really got a weak link. I mean, you're good in every sport, and golf is no exception. So you just blessed a lot of good kids down there.
Blessed a lot of good kids. We are. And, I mean, it's a good program, too. It's sorry.
And it's a good program, good school. It's a great rivalry between Elizabethton and Greenville. We have a lot of respect for each other. We don't like each other, but we have a lot of respect for each other.
That's it. Well, that's the thing. It's friendly. What is it? Competition, I guess you could say.
Yeah, absolutely. So it's the name of the game. That you want to beat us, we want to beat you.
Yep.
Of course, there's 7 other schools out there you want to win today too. So your goal is to get them down to the state, right?
That's our ultimate goal. I mean, the girls. If the boys could make it to state, that would be a huge thing for us. I think. I don't think anybody kind of expected it. I mean, of course we always hope for it, but I mean, I think if we show up, I think we actually the stars line up, it could happen. The girls, I mean, I honestly
feel good about them, don't you?
Feel good about them. We should make it to state. I mean, hopefully be competitive down there. I mean, that was our goal. We all sat down at the beginning of the year, and I mean, they want to win a state championship.
Well, sure.
So
absolutely. Everybody does.
Everybody does. That's the whole process. So.
Everybody wants a ring or a trophy, whatever they're winning to be the state champ. That is the goal.
That is the goal.
Thanks for stopping by, sir.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for letting us promote your kids. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. We're here at Elizabethton Golf Course at the Carter County Bank Classic.
I'm so blessed, got this heartbeat in my chest. It doesn't matter about the rest. If I got you, Lord, I'm so blessed. I'm so blessed, got this heartbeat in my chest. It doesn't matter about the rest.
Board of Elizabethton Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram.
So here's the deal. An opportunity presented itself for me to come check the dealership out. They said it might be for sale. My wife, my mother-in-law, both of my sisters happened to come last September, and we ended up at the Covered Bridge event, and we just thoroughly enjoyed it. I mean, it was a blast. We weren't planning on being there for that. It just so happened the time that we came, the Covered Bridge event was going on, and we just loved it. We loved the community. We loved the energy, the vibe, and we felt like it would be a great opportunity for us to serve the community. Because every time I look at a store, I always look at how could we improve the community, how could we create jobs, how could we improve the business. And the upside was so tremendous in the Elizabethton community. I just felt like we could come make a big difference, and we've been able to do it.
You have. Ford, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Elizabethton. Social media, how do we find you?
So Ford of Elizabethton, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Elizabethton. We're on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn. We're everywhere. And we're ready to serve the community, sell cars, and make some happy customers.
Amen. What's the hours you're open, sir?
So we're open at 7:37 in service, and we're open at 8:30 in sales. We stay open till 7.
Our title sponsor, the Tom Taylor Sports Show and Cyclone Sports, Ford of Elizabethton, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram. Love it. Love it, love it, love it.
Millions of dollars of furniture in stock right now. Are you tired of hearing what you want is sold out? We have the largest selection of in-stock furniture in the area. We receive truckloads every day of special buys ready for you to pick up today or have delivered. Come get your new furniture at Cannon's Furniture in downtown Elizabethton.
And we're back here again at Elizabethton Golf Course, show number 2,349. We're clicking them off as we're live here again. We're talking to a gentleman who has tasted success. Coach Ricker, the previous guest, said the goal is to win a state championship. He has. Coach Darnell from Dobbins Winter Girls Golf. Thanks for stopping by, sir. Appreciate you. Put that up right there. And
okay, thank you very much for having us.
You won it back in 2023.
2023, yeah. We had a senior by the name of Mackenzie Hawk.
Right.
And she shot 72 both days, which was phenomenal.
Yeah.
She finished second in state as an individual, and then we won state by one stroke, actually, that particular year. So that was a great finish for us.
Who'd you beat?
We beat, let's see, it was Houston. Yeah, it was Houston.
Memphis, Houston? Yeah. That's a pretty good golf program. So that was 2023. You also had a young lady went on to play at Alabama, right?
Yeah, Isabella Vanderbeest played in Alabama. Had a good career there, actually. She had the red shirt one year, so she was there for 5 years and ended up just finishing up, got a master's, and now she's taking a job in Atlanta, so she's pretty successful. Had a good golfing career, high school and college.
So 2025, Dobbins Lady Golf. Throw out some names. Who's doing well? Who's on your team?
Okay, Eliza Robinson is our senior. And she's the leader of the team, basically, and she's been shooting lights out. I mean, she's been even or better, every tournament that we've played in this year thus far. And then McKenna DeBoard is another senior who's improved a great deal. Her game has come along so well, and she's been supporting Eliza very well. So we're proud of both of those girls. And I have two freshmen. And they're learning the ropes, and they've got two good leaders in front of them, and they're learning as they go along. Like this particular course here, they've never played this course, so they're learning as they go, and they've had a lot of good instruction by our two senior leaders, and hopefully that'll help them get throughout the day. And Brentley Marsh is one of those freshmen, and then Emma Hammonds is the other freshman, and both of those girls are dedicated right now, and they're really focused on getting and making their game better.
You got to where everybody else wants to get by winning a state championship, so I guess it's a kind of a softball question, but what does it take to win a state championship in high school golf?
From what I've seen over the years that I've coached, the players, whether they're boys or girls, the work ethics in their practicing makes their game better, and then that just shows out on the course when they're in tournaments or in competition. A good work ethic and just staying at it. When we don't have an official team practice, they're out there practicing on their own because they want to get better. They want to win. And their goal obviously is to reach that state championship status. And not everybody's fortunate enough to do that, but these girls that we've had over the past 12 years that I've coached, we've been really blessed with a lot of talent. We had a Haverly Harold years ago when I first started coaching, and then Isabella Vanderbeest came along, and then we had Mackenzie Hawk, and now we have Eliza Robinson as far as leaders of the teams.
Your feeder schools are Robinson and Sevier, so they have golf on those two schools?
Yes, sir. They have golf, and good program. We certainly pay attention to the feeder program and get involved with them as well. And we know what's coming up, and we work with them, as early as we can. And so it's a good feeder program from both schools, boys and girls.
So I'm asking all the coaches. We're about the halfway point of the season. So grade your team, A, B, C, or D. Where are they right now?
Right now, we're right at the A level. They're playing well. Like I said, Eliza, she's been playing super. I mean, like I said, she's only had one tournament where she finished even. Everything else she's been under par, and you can't get any better or ask for any better right there. And then we've got that other senior when McKenna comes along and is shooting and supporting well enough to help her, we're going to win matches, and that's what we've been doing thus far. And again, we've been fortunate to be at this point where we are today. And I think as dedicated as these girls are, they're just going to get better. And they're certainly determined to make a return trip back to state.
That's the name of the game. And he graded them out A at the halfway point of the season. It's a pretty good place to be. Is an A versus a B, C, or D. That's good. So, Coach Darnell, Dobbins Minute girls golf coach, man, thanks for stopping by.
Thank you very much for having us. Appreciate
Roll Tribe,
it.
right?
Roll Tribe.
Roll Tribe, you got it. Appreciate it very much. We'll take a break. We'll be right back with more. We're live here at the Carter County Bank Classic at Elizabethton Golf Course on the Tom Taylor Sports Show.
We're proud to help our region move forward and help reopen every business we can.
Our success is your success.
And back on the Tom Taylor Sports Show, show number 2349, broadcasting live again from Elizabethton Golf Course with the Carter County Bank Classic. First year this has been in existence, and everything I can tell, it's been a booming success. Got 9 schools, and so we've been talking to the different coaches. We got a couple more before we get out of here. Been a fast show. Only got 30 minutes left. Let's take a look at other sports last night in high school. We'll start with volleyball. It was Daniel Boone defeating Crockett 3-2. Sullivan East beat Unicoi County 3-1. Dobbins Minute volleyball shuts out Tennessee I 3-0. You also have Volunteers sweeping Claiborne in volleyball 3-0. In soccer, Elizabethton wins 4-0. Cam Garland 2 goals. Izzy Lewis had a goal and assist. Arvella Nave added the other goal. Maddox Morton also assisted on the goal. And Elizabethton goalkeeper Abby Kralzik had the shutout. Elizabethton blanking Volunteer in soccer 4-0. East beat Unicoi County 5-0. University High in soccer beat Gatlinburg Pittman 7-1. Westridge soccer beat Crockett 2-1. And Greenville shuts out Jeff County in soccer 3-0. So that's your high school look from last night around the area for soccer and volleyball. We're here live again on the road. We're here broadcasting live on this absolute gorgeous, and it is a gorgeous Wednesday afternoon here at the Elizabethton Golf Course. And again, this is a course that's been taken over by Oogie Jones. He and his staff done a phenomenal job to get this course turned back around. It was not in really good shape at one point, and everybody knew that, and so he's done a great job, he and the staff, to get this thing whipped into shape, and really has been it's become a showcase and a show place to play high school golf, just play golf in general. Elizabethton Golf Course, thanks to the hard work of Oogie and the guys and the staff here at Elizabethton Golf Course. So you got college football, top 25 starts tomorrow night. Boise State will be at they're 25th in the country, will be at South Florida. Then on Friday, you jump in and go. 12th ranked Illinois should be easy peasy against Western Illinois. That'll be at Illinois and Champaign on Friday night. They're 12th in the country. Then on Saturday, here we go. We got a heck of a lineup for the first week of college football. None bigger, of course, than top-ranked Texas at Ohio State at noon. I got Ohio Stadium at the Shoe in Columbus. That'll be at 12 o'clock, as we said, on Saturday. 24th ranked Tennessee hosting Syracuse at noon in Atlanta at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. You have 20th ranked Indiana hosting Old Dominion. 22nd ranked Iowa State, the Cyclones, hosting South Dakota after the game last week in Dublin, Ireland. Number 2, Penn State should have no problem with Nevada. Georgia, 5th ranked Georgia, taking on the Marshall Thundering Herd, my alma mater. Go Herd. And I just feel like there's going to be an upset down in Athens. Go Marshall, 3:30 kickoff on ESPN. Then you have 8th ranked Alabama will be at Florida State on Saturday, afternoon game. 7th ranked Oregon hosting Montana State. 18th ranked Oklahoma, Boomer Sooner, home against Illinois State. 19th ranked Texas A&M will be entertaining University of Texas at San Antonio. These are night games now. 17th ranked Kansas State hosting North Dakota. Florida, the Gators, 15th in the country, will be at the Swamp to host in a 7 o'clock kickoff against LIU, Long Island University. Should be, I would think, a very easy win for the Gators on that one. 14th ranked Michigan hosting New Mexico. A big one on Saturday, as you know. 9th ranked LSU will take on 4th ranked Clemson. That'll be happening, of course, in Clemson. They'll touch that rock as they come down out of the locker room onto the field for the Clemson Tigers of Dabo Swinney. 23rd ranked Texas Tech will have Arkansas Pine Bluff at home. 24th ranked Ole Miss, Lane Kiffin and the boys hosting Georgia State. Also on Saturday, late games, you have SMU hosting the Mustangs, number 16 in the country, hosting East Texas A&M. And 11th ranked Arizona State will play host to Northern Arizona and their season opener, and that'll be happening at 10 o'clock at Arizona State. Now on Sunday, two good matchups really. You have 13th ranked South Carolina at 3 o'clock on Sunday hosting Virginia Tech. It is Labor Day weekend, of course. And then 6th ranked Notre Dame on Sunday night will be at number 10 Miami of Florida. That'll be a good one, and a 7:30 kickoff in Coral Gables. So Sunday, the Hokies will be at South Carolina, and Notre Dame, number 6, at number 10 Miami. Those are some really good games to start off the college football season for 2025. We are live here at Elizabethton Golf Course. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. We've got more for you right after this timeout, and we'll do that. One of our great sponsors making it go, that would be who? That would be the good folks at Pleasant Beach Baptist Church.
This is Pastor Mark Fowler, and we want to invite you to be with us at Pleasant Beach Baptist Church sometime soon. And we're thankful for what God is doing, and we've had visitors almost every week. We have so many people that God is using His Word to accomplish a work in their life. And we want you to come. I think about our society today, and there's a lot of talk about the negative aspects and generations and what's missing and what we're going to do and how do we face this social issue and how do we face that social issue. And that is always the buzz. And if we're not careful, we talk like God doesn't have an answer. 2 Timothy chapter 3 we looked at the other night together in our church, and it reminds us that yes, in the last days there's going to be some difficult things come, dangerous times, but the antidote is always God's Word. And so what we're trying to do is to provide Bible answers for today's tough questions. And we're building Believers by the Book. So we want your family to come. We're thankful to have a Sunday school hour and a junior church and master clubs and a youth group and all those things going on. But what we're trying to accomplish is to get the Word of God into the hearts and minds of God's people.
Back on the Tom Daly Sports Show, we had him to start it, but I think it bears mentioning what we're doing out here. It's a really cool concept. It's the first time we've done it. Here's the T-shirt, which is a really good-looking shirt. Carter County Bank Classic. There it is. The schools, I guess I can see it on the screen. Yeah, they can. The schools on the back of the shirt, 2025. I like it. Host schools, Elizabethton. You've got Daniel Boone, Greenville, Science Hill, Dobbins, Jeff County, Sullivan East, Tennessee, and Westridge. So this is Coach Henderson kind of got this going. So this is your baby, kind of your brain trust, brain idea. So it's a great concept. Tell us how it all came about.
I was really just trying to provide an opportunity for our kids to just have a quality tournament at a quality course. You know, a lot of the tournaments we play in the postseason are 18 holes, or they're all 18 holes, the ones that really matter. And then in the regular season, you know, once we get in school, you start playing these 9-hole matches, and we were trying to find another way to where we could get 18 holes in a day. So obviously we're very fortunate to have the support of our school system for one, you know, Mr. Van Huss and Dr. Minton allowing us to get out of school and come out here during school day and do this. But then when we went to Carter County Bank, they were more than happy to, you know, kind of push this along and let us have this. And we wanted something too the kids would really look forward to coming to. And obviously talked earlier about the course being in great shape, but obviously like we wanted to get the kids something they would use, get them a good t-shirt, feed them a good meal. So we got Chick-fil-A on the way, and just be able to get out here and mix it up, get out of school a little bit, and compete and kind of see where we're at, because right now we're kind of midpoint in the season, so this will be a good measuring stick really for everybody. As far as this our district goes, you know, with Greenville and Sullivan East here, it'll kind of tell everybody where they're at there, and as well as the big schools, you know, with Dobbins Bennett, Science Hill, Tennessee High, West Ridge, Daniel Boone, you know, those are all quality teams that's in that district now. So that gives them a chance to kind of get on a neutral course for them, you know, where nobody really has the home course advantage, and, you know, get matched up and, you know, play and kind of see where you're at middle of the season. At least as a coaching staff, that's what we're going to take from it. You know, I'm going to see, hey, this is where we're at, this is where we need to be, and so we can keep on pushing forward. Obviously right now, you know, we've had some of our kids come through. Sometimes you can't get a read on them, or most of the time I can tell how they're walking, if they're playing good or not. So some are bouncing down through there and they're playing all right, and some don't want to talk to me.
Yep.
But that's golf. I mean, your ups and downs, especially in an 18-hole match, it's a grind. It's probably more of a mental game than it is a physical game, because you've got so much time out here to walk and think about how good or bad you're doing. In my case, it's usually pretty bad, but anyway, that's where we're at today.
So Todd Ricker, who's played on the professional tour, said, "Here's to be a good golfer, you got to forget that last shot. Was it good or bad? Focus on the next shot." He said, "That's Scotty Scheffler. He does that." He said, "A lot of this, I guess you would agree that this is probably more mental than physical. This is a very mentally demanding sport, isn't it, golf?"
It is. You know, golf is unique in and of itself. You know, we have rules officials, but you're expected to know the rules and enforce the rules on yourself for one. So there's that integrity part of it too. But then you get, you know, the mental part of it. You get the time walking. I mean, you're going to spend 4 or 5 hours walking around through here, and, you know, very little time actually hitting the shots. So that part of the game is I still don't have probably, but I'm trying to instill it in them. You know, the guys are getting better at it. They are growing up. It's just part of the maturity process. But it is hard if you're going to hit bad shots, and that's what I tell them. Like, hey, there's going to be times you hit a bad shot. Even the pros hit them. Mm-hmm. But like you said before, they're able to let that go and move on to the next shot. And sometimes that's not easy to do. Anybody that plays golf knows it's if you carry it on to the next shot, it's going to mess with you. But I tell my guys, hey, you're going to hit bad shots, just don't hit 2 in a row. Bear down, you know, get it back in play, or do whatever you have to do, and hopefully show some mental toughness there. But like I said, we're going to find out today.
Yeah, we are. And so we'll find out a little bit later on. We'll let you know tomorrow. We'll be at Lingerfield Drug Center how things went today and who did what as far as this tournament. So you talk about Elizabeth and golf course. You say the golf course is in good shape. So for those out there who don't know what that means, what, by definition, when a golf course is in good shape, what's that mean?
Oh, it's in great shape, really. I mean, the maintenance staff, as far as the fairways, the greens are phenomenal. You know, that for a public course, the amount of play that this place gets, you have to think everybody's walking on and off those greens. Mm-hmm. To keep those things in the shape they're in right now and rolling true is just really a testament to them. They've done a wonderful job with that. The fairways are in great shape. I'll tell you, the rough is, I know it kind of sounds ignorant, but it's rough. It's rough. You know, with the weather we've had today or here recently, the rough is really thick. So if you miss the fairway and you're into the rough, it's very penalizing. So it's it's putting a premium on hitting good golf shots and hitting it in the short grass in the fairway. But like I said, they have mowed and they've maintained this place so well. So if you hit a good shot, you're rewarded for it. If you hit a bad shot, you're going to be penalized for it. And that's what you want in a golf course. But like I said, the rough is very thick right now. And there's certain spots where you might find 2 or 3 other balls that somebody's lost before you find your own. But again, you don't want it too easy, so we're going to provide a challenge for them out here. But the conditions are great. Like I said, if you hit a good shot, you'll be rewarded. If you don't, it's going to bite you.
What's next for Elizabethton Golf after today? Where do you go next?
Tomorrow we have a 9-hole match at Tri-Cities Golf Course with Sullivan East. And then next week, the second half of the season, we kind of move in after Labor Day. We go Tuesday to Mountain Glen Golf Club up in Newland. This place will be closed. They're getting ready to punch and aerify the greens here next week, to keep them in good shape, and they'll be healed up by the time we get to our district. But so next week we're going to go to Mountain Glen up in Newland. We've been fortunate enough for them to allow us to host a match up there. That's a great course as well. I mean, it's always in good shape. They do a phenomenal job up there. We're going to take Science Hill, Dobbins Bennett, and Tennessee High up there with us and play a 9-hole match there. And then towards the end of the week, we're actually going to go down on Saturday to Sevierville Golf Club and play Signal Mountain out of Chattanooga. Signal's a really, really quality program. They finished second to state last year. They were looking to play on the course that the state is hosted on, and I said, we'll come meet you. We'll play.
Absolutely.
So Saturday, and it works out on a Saturday because that's the Tennessee Vols home opener. So most of the time courses are pretty easy to get on during a Vols game. So we're going to go down. I think Tennessee's hosting ETSU that day. It's their home opener at Neyland. But we'll be in Sevierville during the day that day, play 18 holes with Signal Mountain. Like I said, again, that'll just be a good test for everybody involved. It's something I don't think any program at Elizabethton kind of shies away from competition. We just want to go and see where you stand and hopefully prepare you better for the postseason.
It's awesome. It's all right here at Elizabethton Golf Course. Again, it does look, I'm not a golfer, but the course, what I can see is beautiful. I mean, it's a gorgeous day to be out here, to say the least. And it's low 70s, no humidity, a light breeze. Is this almost a perfect day for a golfer?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. This is it right here.
This is it?
Not too hot, not too cold,
No.
short sleeves, got your shorts on, got your sunglasses on, you're good to go.
That's it.
You're ready to play right now.
I am. Yeah, take my suit jacket off and go. I like to try and play. I've never played before. I like to try sometime to see if I can hammer one. So what's the key to being a good golfer? As far as it's your arms, your legs, the whole package, your back, what is it?
It's everything.
It's everything.
I mean, you have to be an athlete. I mean, golf is one of those sports you can work at and you can get good at it the more time you put into it. But really, the people that take it to the next level, they're just athletes too. I mean, it's an athletic move, and like I said, but it's one of those things too. You can play for life. That's kind of why I like it. I don't have to work out too much to come out here and compete and have a good time. But that's what's unique about our game is sometimes our guys can come out here and just get the brakes beat off of them by some 75-year-old man. Once they get inside 100 yards, just whip them, and it's great too because it's just showing them how to get around the course and course management. So but again, that kind of brings generations together too. It's a good kind of of course I love to compete, but it's a life skill too. I've met a lot of great people just through the game of golf. And when you talk about the integrity stuff too, if you play a round of golf or two with somebody, you can really figure out who they are, and what type of person they are. So it's a good networking thing too. It's a life skill, and hopefully we're pushing these youngins in the right direction and setting them up for success.
Something they can play for life. Great interview. Thank you, sir.
Thank
Coach
you.
Henzer, Elizabethton High School. We got one more to visit with. I think it's Wally Prophet's coming. Is that right, Tennessee High's coach?
Yeah.
We got one more to do, and then we'll take a break. We'll be right back after this from Food City. We're at Elizabethton Golf Course, the Carter County Bank Classic.
Behind every Food City meat and seafood counter is a highly trained, certified butcher. Our butchers offer special orders, custom cuts, and even entire meal recommendations. In fact, you'll be so impressed with our butchers, you'll be asking yourself, what can't they do?
Huh, I bet he'd be great at wrapping presents.
Okay, well, maybe not that. But at Food City, Our butchers make almost everything better.
The Eagle Center, downtown Elizabethton, great antique store. Why come shop at the Eagle Center?
We just have so many unique things that tell a story, that add character to your home and conversation, and there's something new to look at every single day. Every time you come in, you won't see the same thing twice, and it's just a good place to shop for those unique gifts.
What's the saying you always use, the cliche?
Things tell a story when people no longer can.
That's it.
We have a building full of things that are just dying to tell stories.
Absolutely. 2 floors, over 50 vendors. Hours are open.
We're open 10 to 5, Monday through Saturday.
Closed on Sundays for the Lord's Day.
That's right.
And you have gift cards too, right?
We have gift cards available.
Yep. The Eagle Center, downtown Elizabeth, one of our great sponsors here on the Tom Taylor Sports Show and Cyclone Sports. Be loyal, buy local, and shop at the Eagle Center in downtown Elizabethton.
Thank you, Tom.
Back in the Tom Taylor Sports Show, our last guest is from the land of the Vikings. We'll be there Friday night, by the way. 6:20 airtime, kickoff at 7 o'clock at the historic Stone Castle. So for a broadcaster, you can put down on your resume, I got to call a ball game. I've done it a number of years at the Stone Castle. It's on the National Register of Historic Places. They've renovated. It's a really cool venue. We can't wait to get up there. And I think it's really great. We're renewing the rivalry. It's the 89th meeting between the Cyclones and Tennessee I. Wally Prophet, Coach Prophet, I remember calling your name at Tennessee I. How long ago has that been?
Gosh, it's been 34 years ago now.
Don't say that. That's
a long time.
Lawsy mercy. Weren't you up there with one of the Arnold boys?
Yeah. Andy was a year above me, and then the younger Arnold was 3 years behind me, so I was right in the middle there.
See, what's scary is you can say, well, Tom, what'd you do last week? I would have no clue. But I can remember when he played with the Arnold boys at Tennessee I back in the day. So we'll be there for the football game Friday night, 6:20 airtime, video and audio. Thanks to Blaine Brown, who's a class act. I love working with this guy. He says, yes, bring the camera. Let's showcase our kids. Some schools say no. He says, yes, let's showcase and live stream both audio and video these kids, and that's what it's all about. It's our future. So let's talk. Let's talk about. Let's start with the girls. Tennessee I's girls. Who's on the team and how they doing so far this year?
Well, we've had a really good start. They're playing good, but we've got our top 4 back from last year. Isla Cersei's playing at number 1. Bella Branson is our number 2, and then we've got 2 young ladies that have been just battling out that 3rd spot, Grace Bowen and Avery Cuddy. And then for the first time since I've been the coach, we've actually picked up 2 other golfers. So our girls team is growing, and they're playing really good right now.
So if you had to grade them, I think everybody's agreed it's about the halfway point of the season. Where are they in your eyes, A, B, C, or D?
They are a B right now. They need to get to an A. They got to get a little bit better at their chipping and putting, but they've put up scores better than they ever did last year. Isla's been playing really well, and Bella has made some strides. But we're still just a few up and downs away from being where we'd like to be.
What's your home course in Bristol?
The Bristol Country Club.
Bristol Country Club. That's a pretty cool place. That's a very nice venue to be calling your home course for sure. The guys, let's talk about them. Talk about your guys' team.
Well, we're green. We're very young. Got a lot of guys that don't have a lot of experience, but I do have my number 1 back from last year, and he was a state qualifier, Declan McSheehy. So we're hopeful that he can do the same again this year. He's playing really well. And then my number 2 was actually our number 6 last year, Caden Terry, and he's played well. He's been in a little slump right now, but he's very capable. And then from that point on, I've got 13 guys, and you could just put them in a hat and shake the hat and pull them out. You don't know which one's going to shoot a good number and which one's going to have a bad day, but they're getting a lot of experience. Let's see, we've got Russell Blevins, Baxley Hamlin, Ethan Muncie, Austin Thomas, Colby Lane, J.D. Odom. I don't want to leave anybody out. How many more do I got to go? Avery Stevenson. So I think I've covered them all. And I've taken them all to varsity matches. Cole Smith, I left Cole Smith off because he's actually been a counting score for us the last 2 matches. So we've got some potential there. They just don't have a whole lot of experience yet.
How they doing out here today? Have you had a chance to kind of check? See?
I'm happy to come talk to you today. Declan is playing well. The others not so well.
Gotcha.
But Declan's 2 over through 14 holes, and the others are quite a bit more.
Yeah. So there's room for improvement. Where do you guys go after this?
We have the Big Six next week with the 3 Virginia schools and Sullivan East and Westridge. We have a couple 9-hole matches squeezed in there as well. I think we come back to Elizabethton's hosting one up at Newland up at Mountain Glen. We're going to play in that one.
You just talked about that. Yep. Which is a really beautiful course too up there in Newland. So you played how many sports at Tennessee High, you personally?
I played 3. I was a football, baseball, basketball guy.
Big memories. Give
Yes.
me memories for you. Let's start with, because I remember calling your name back in the day. So let's start with football. What's a big memory, big game for you, big moment for Wally Prophet in football?
Well, my first ever start at quarterback was against Elizabethton. And it would have been the 1989 football season. Andy Arnold had gotten hurt the week before, and it actually snowed. That's one thing I remember. It was a nasty, wet, snowy game, and Elizabethton's always tough, always was back then too. So I got hit quite a lot. I remember being pretty sore and worn out after, but we did manage to win down here in Elizabethton. So my first ever start was a win against the Cyclones.
Which you'll obviously never forget.
Absolutely.
Basketball. What's a big memory for basketball for you?
Can I keep it Elizabethton themed?
What do you want to do? Yeah.
Well, I one time made the mistake of fouling Leslie Brunn too hard under the basket. And he was a lot bigger than me.
Big old boy.
And he was not happy about it.
Okay.
And so I had a moment on the basketball court where I was just a little bit afraid for my life. And it was an Elizabethton game.
He was a big old boy.
He was. He was a heck of a, yes, he could.
Oh, a heck of an athlete. And then in baseball, big memory moment for you in baseball.
Gosh, that one's a little tougher. And I can't really think of an Elizabethton story there, but we had a really good team my senior year. We started off the season. We were fortunate enough that the guys behind me had good pitchers. We actually had 3 guys get drafted. So we went down, and by the time we started conference play, we were like 14-0 and ranked in the state. Of course, we ended up finishing second up here in the district, but just being playing on a really good team that year.
I think it's awesome. We're renewing the rivalry. We've not played Tennessee in a long time in football. We start back this year. Obviously, Friday night we'll be at Stone Castle. They'll come here and they'll come to Elizabeth next year. But I think it's just it's a rivalry. It needs to be there. It's a good gate game. You're going to sell a lot of popcorn because Cyclones travel well, and you're going to make a lot of money up there Friday night in the concessions, which is good for the program. Plus, it's going to be good. It's a good product on the field too.
Yeah.
Tennessee and Elizabeth always. It's going to be the 89th meeting on Friday night, so it goes back to 1924. It's the first time we played each other, so it's I just think it's an awesome atmosphere. The weather should be beautiful Friday night, so it's your home opener. It should be a great crowd up at Stone Castle.
Yeah, there's a lot of pride in both those programs. Elizabethton of late has been, a force to be reckoned with on the state level. We're hoping to get back to kind of that level, and I was fortunate enough to coach football actually against Coach Ryder, and then kind of in the downturn there where maybe we were getting the better of Elizabethton, and then Coach Witten comes back and the tides roll the other way. And so I'm happy to see the rivalry back. I hope we put on a decent enough show since it's a home opener, and again, you couldn't ask for 2 better programs.
No, it's good. Good stuff, man. Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah, thank you.
Class act. Remember the day. Used to call that name Wally Prophet. He could get it done. He was a bad mamma jamma. So we'll take a break. We'll come right back and wrap it up. We're here at Elizabethton Golf Course after this from Brummett Sports Shop. Brummett Sports Shop in downtown Elizabethton with your favorite school's T-shirts, polos, or hoodies. They can put your school, church, or company's logo on lots of different styles of hats, including Nike and Richardson and now Travis Matthew. Windbreakers, sublimated shirts, pullovers, koozies. They can order for any area school and your favorite team. Dry Fit sleeveless hoodies, Nike Dry Fit t-shirts, women's and toddler sizes. You can order any uniform for any sport, including the pants or shorts from Brummett Sports Shop. And they always have a clearance rack to save you money. Plaques, trophies, medals, and ribbons, and all the engraving is done in-house. And they offer hard-to-find Letterman jackets of your favorite school for guys, ladies, and now elementary and middle school athletes too. And they offer all the different sports patches as well. Brummett Sports Shop, downtown Elizabeth, and Facebook, Instagram, website, BrummettSportsShop.com, phone 542-2321, Brummett Sports Shop in downtown Elizabethton.
After a long, hard day at work, all you want to do is relax at home, right? But how can you possibly relax when your home's not comfortable? If you want to feel more comfortable at home, give Advanced Heat Pump Systems a call today. With over 30 years of experience and the most innovative solutions, you can rest assured that Advanced Heat Pump Systems will make your home more comfortable. Give them a call today, 926-2665, or visit them online at advancedheatpump.com.
And back on the Tom Baylor Sports Show, is going to wrap it up. Big thanks again to Coach Engelin of all these coaches we spoke to today, the DB coaches, Westridge, Tennessee I, Sullivan East, Greenville, so, and of course, Elizabethton's coaches as well. So thanks for that. The whole point of this is to get these kids, obviously the golfers, to give them a chance to get some publicity they don't always get, and to deserve it. Thanks again to Andrew McKeon. There it is, the shirt, the Carter County Bank Classic. First year we've had it. I would think it's a booming success. There's the name of the schools that are participating on the back, and that would be, again, the host school, Elizabethton, Daniel Boone, Greenville, Science Hill, Dobbins-Bennett, Jefferson County, Sullivan East, Tennessee I, and Westridge. And so that's how we roll, and that's how we're going to wrap up the show. Let's give you the verse today. We always dedicate our show to the man who hung on the cross, and today's certainly no different. Back tomorrow at Lingerfield Drug Center, brand new show, brand new set of guests. And so let's see what we got here. Let's run it right here. It says, if you're feeling anxious today, you need to ask God to calm your heart and remind you of his promise. It says in Psalms 121:7-8, Lord will keep you from all harm. He will watch over your life. Verse 8, the Lord will watch over your comings and goings both now and forevermore. Remember, this is a great way to wrap this show up. Remember that faith is taking the first step even when you can't see the whole staircase. Wow, that's awesome. Faith is taking the first step even when you don't see the whole staircase. Psalms 121:7-8. Lord will keep you from all harm. He will watch over your life. He will watch over your comings and goings both now and forevermore. Good way to end it. That's Psalms 121:7-8. Back with you tomorrow. We'll be at Lingerfield Drug Center, downtown Elizabethton, with Dr. Eric Carter. Can't wait to be with him and hang out. We got some guests coming tomorrow, talk sports, obviously. And so we'll do that tomorrow. Then Friday will be, gosh, it's a double dip. Friday we'll do the tour of schools. We'll be at Unaka High School on Friday morning from 9 till 10. Then we'll jump in the car and head to Food City and Grape or Food City Friday. Then we'll come back Friday night at 6:20 and bring you Cyclone football against the Tennessee Vikings, the 89th meeting of that rivalry. And that'll be coming up again Friday night. And that will be, as we said, at 6:20 airtime with Richard Van Us, yours truly, and Isaac Fletcher running the camera. We'll have audio and video Friday night from the Stone Castle. The 89th meeting between the two, and the Cyclones lead the series 48-38-2. So we'll see you there on Friday night. We'll see you back here tomorrow at 11 o'clock from Lingerfield Drug Center. Again, if you don't have a church home, we'd love for you to come be with us tonight at Pleasant Beach Baptist Church. We'll start our Bible study at 7. The Master Club, the Kids Youth Program, start at 7 back in the Bobby Stout Family Life Center. So if you don't have a church home, we'd love for you to come visit with us at, again, Pleasant Beach Baptist Church on Watauga Road here in Elizabeth. And until then, we'll say, as always, we'll greet you back tomorrow with show number 2,350. Wow. We're clicking them off until we greet you tomorrow at that point from the Lingerfield Drug Center. We'll say, as always, bloom where you planted, and win or lose, be a good sport. Thanks for watching, listening to show number 2350 or 2349, the Carter County Bank Classic from Elizabethton Golf Course, brought to you by Carter County.